thank you for joining me, my Cappies. This is Tarot in White, where we dive into the cloud and see what we see. This is going to be your morning quickie for all of my earth signs. We're going to read for Cappies, and then the Taurus, and then the Virgos. So while I was meditating, I was getting do 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 do, lay it down, do do. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. So that was the lyric that wanted to come across. Something needs to be laid down or put to rest. This is your love reading for your week. We do one sign a week, every week. But this is a general. So if you are not in a love connection, this could be for business partner, a friend, or family. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. And on Sundays, we do a you versus them. So it's a lot deeper dive, but we only do those once a month. Go ahead and look in the schedule to find out what it is that we do every day. We do something on Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Okay, we are a new channel. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, pass it around, please, so everyone can get involved. All right, for some of our Cappies, we're doing side hustles. We're starting side hustles up. We're getting more into it. Maybe you're doing an Uber Eats like on here, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a lot of different kinds of side hustles. So you guys are focused on your money. It makes sense. You Capricorns are all about that. We have another part of you who are all about your heartbreak going on this week. Something is pulling at your heartstrings. Maybe you guys are breaking up. You're in separation. Maybe there's some sort of problem that happened in your connection and it's really putting you out of sorts. For others of you, there was a sense of maybe you guys will say goodbye, but you guys did not. And you guys are still together this week, holding strong. So that's good for some of you. And for another part of our Capricorns, we've got reckless love and sex going on this week. So some of you Cappies are having too much fun. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into it for our feeling space. What are our Capricorns feeling for their partner this week? So if you're a cross watcher, this is going to give you a little bit more information about your Capricorn. And Cappies, if it's not resonating with you, then it's most likely your partner. Okay, so Capricorns, we do have the Ace of Wands and the Devil. So there is a lot of attraction going on. A lot of attraction because we get the Wands too, which is our lightest element, closest to the heavens, but it's also our energy that's can be very wish-washy, flingy, player, in and out as well. So because this is coupled with our Devil energy, this is all about having fun. So definitely a lot of you are having reckless love and sex. That's being confirmed in your feeling space. For some of you, you might be in heartbreak over the love and passion, or you may be going to love and passion to get out of your heartbreak, or maybe you're just focusing a whole lot on it, and since you don't have it anymore, it's making you kind of feel a certain kind of way. For others of you, you're like, let's not say goodbye just yet, let's tumble in the hay some more. So there is a sense of a new beginning as well in this connection that there's a lot of attraction for. So for some of you, you might have separated, gone different ways, but then you're coming back together and you're like, hey, let's have another beginning. So that's for some of you. Let's go ahead and get one more let's clarify some of the energy in the feeling space. Is this younger, older? So far, this is feeling like a young relationship that you guys were in, and then there was maybe a separation or something happened, and then you guys are back at it again. That's what this feels like. Of course, this could be a longer term relationship and you guys are just going through a spell where you're like, oh, we had a problem, but come on, let's get back together. It was so good before. Okay, so we do get the, Guide of Wands. So this is our page. So again, we're getting flingy energy in and out. Let's have a roll in the hay. So yeah, this is a young connection. This is probably just starting. This is a fresh new one, or this was one that you guys were together and there was a separation and you guys are coming back and you're like, yeah, let's do it again. But this is passionate. This is reckless love and fun and sex and good times. All right, let's go ahead and see for our next area. We do have communications. For the meditation though, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. That could very well be for those that are having heartache, needing to let it go. Okay. For the communication area, we do get a Two of Swords in the World. So maybe you guys were not on the same page with your communications, or Cappies, you're not really sure what to communicate to this person. You're not really sure what to say because it's like, hey, we're having fun. I don't know. Do you want to get serious? Because I thought we were just having fun. Or, yeah, we're not seeing each other right now, but don't you want to get back together? Because we can tumble around in the bed some more. That might be nice. Or we can have a new beginning at something really passionate. We're really attracted to each other. So it looks like in the communication space, Cappies, that you're coming to some sort of completion of understanding of this relationship through the communications. And it might be that you guys are communicating in different wavelengths, on different pages. Like, I want this, but I want this. I want commitment, but we're just having fun. You're coming to some sort of understanding and completion around the communications area, so that you guys might be better paged, so that you guys aren't on different pages anymore. This could also be, though, that you are not really sure what to communicate and you're kind of confused about what to do in order to let this person know that either you only see this relationship a certain way, like for fun perhaps, or that you may want to go do something else or focus on, your work. And you might be struggling with what to say, what to communicate with this person. All right, let's go ahead and see if any dark confessions come up for this week for my Capricorns. This wants to come out. And let's see if we have any overall energies of communications that want to come out, that Capricorns would like to communicate to their partner, or their partner would like to communicate to them. Now remember, this is a general, so if this is not relating to you, Capricorns, this could be the energy of your person, okay? So the Cappies, you may want to communicate to your partner, or your partner wants to communicate to you. They are just a distraction. So there could have been something going on in the background of a connection you're in that you were having a lot of reckless times with. And again, we do pick up on that energy strongly here. Which is all about a new beginning with something that's really attractive and fun, and jumping into that connection quickly. And so maybe it had to do with another person outside of this connection, and maybe you're feeling two ways about, do I say this to this person or not? And if I do, is this relationship going to end? So we do get a sense of, I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings to you. And this is in the inverse though. So this person is going to be communicating their feelings to you. Whatever feelings they are, they're going to be communicating them. All right, so that's in our communications area. Let's go ahead and dive a little deeper. We want to see, what is the Cappies focused on this week? What has the mind of the Cappies? Okay, it's in our past energy. Okay, so this fell out in our past. So we do have a sense of Capricorns feeling like this was a strong, maybe on a emotional level, they were feeling very strongly pulled to you, and they feel like this was something that you guys had from the get-go, maybe even in the past. Like there could have even been a past soul connection with this person in a past life. Something very emotional on the soul level feels very strong between you guys. And there's also another Wands energy. You guys are having a lot of passion in this connection. There's a lot of drama, passion, sex, attraction going on. This is the Queen of Wands. So the Capricorns are very focused on that passion, on that strong emotional and soul tie, and their mind is all on that person that they're connecting with, that they're feeling very passionate about, and that they're having a lot of fun in the bedroom with. Or it could also just be you have a lot of fun together. You know, you guys are out and about having good times and laughing, and there's just a really good feeling of attraction emotionally and sexually in this connection. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got hidden. Okay, the Hierophant is our hidden, and it can act as our blockage. So the blockage in this connection is commitments. So that might be very well what's on the table, which is why you have a kind of a divided energy in your communications. It's like what I was saying before. Do we have fun? Is this for fun, or are we settling down and maybe solidifying this? So this is a blockage in the Cappies energy this week. They're like, I don't know. Is this something I want to commit to? Is this something the partner wants to commit to? But this is something that's coming. So it's going to come up in the energy. Maybe the partner will bring it up, or you'll bring it up, Cappy, and you guys are going to have to deal with that. What is the advice? Like if this relationship is going to continue forward, since there's so much attraction here. Okay, so the advice is to focus on what emotionally fulfills you. If this relationship is emotionally fulfilling, which it looks like you guys have a lot of sexual and emotional compatibilities and attractions, then focus on that. Focus on what this relationship is bringing you, all the joy it's bringing you. And if you want that for a longer period of time in your life, then bring up those commitments, bring up those structures, whatever they mean to you. Living together, not seeing other people, getting married, whatever that step is for you. Okay, so this is what we have for our Capricorns this week. And we do have, again, a lot of wand energy, a little bit of earth, and a little bit of air. Let's go ahead and look at our signs. Okay, we do get Aries, and we do have an overall fire sign. We do have the let's see, she would probably be Leo, but it could be the Sag as well. And then we do have Gemini and Libra. So you could be connecting to those signs. You could be connecting to a Taurus. And of course this is Pisces. But I am picking up a lot of fire, so you could be connecting to a fire sign, Cappy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our numbers, because you know I love to do the math. We've got 16 and 11 is going to be 27. 27 and 6 is going to be 33. 33 and 14 is going to be 47. 48, 49. 49, 59, 69. Ha 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 ha. 69, 70, 71. So this is a power of 8. And so let's go ahead and look at our 8. We get, let's see if we've got more than one 8. Do we have any? No, we only have, okay. So your message is basically about positive changes. This energy is all about progression and positive changes. It's of course the infinity symbol, the symbol of going on and on. But it can be in a good way or a bad way. It's a number and a symbol of karma, free will. It's linked to your karma, your justice, your power within. So this is all about tapping into that passion and power within you to progress in your life, in your relationships. This energy brings a lot of new feelings, a sense of free will, and it's a very beautiful energy. It's a very fun energy. So, all right. I will see you guys next week, and thank you for joining us. And yeah, remember to like and link and share. We are a new channel, so we're just trying to grow here, and if it resonates with you and your soul frequency, then is similar to my readings. So blessings, and see you next time. Thank you for joining, my peeps. Tarot in White Oracle. We get into the cloud and see what we see. This is for the morning quickie for the Taurus, and every sign gets one love reading quickie in the morning every week. If you want to dive deeper, we do a you versus them on Sundays. Check out our description to find out more. We are a brand new channel, so please like and share, subscribe, and comment on what resonates with you. While I was meditating, I was getting a swimmer swimming laps in the pool. So that might resonate with some of you, or maybe some of you are just connecting to water signs this week. Let's dive into it and see what's going on. We're going to get for our general messages first. We're going to get a few of these. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. It is a general. This will most likely resonate with the romantic partner you're connecting to, but it doesn't have to. It can be a family or friend, business partner, someone in your soul tribe, a significant connection. So if you're not in a romantic connection, it can be another type of connection. All right, just had to fix that camera. Okay, so we've got feelings of being trapped for a lot of you. The Tauruses may feel trapped in their connection, or their partner might feel that way, might be giving you that vibe, okay? For others of you, there is criminal activity in the background. Maybe you or your partner has done something in crime, or they're just coming across as kind of like a thug, kind of giving you a shady vibe, or there could be someone in your vicinity doing that, and you're getting that vibe this week from someone. And it could be affecting your connection. For others of you, we do have an off and on and hot and cold, someone is detaching, ghosted you kind of vibe. Could be you or your partner. And we've got shocking news for some of you coming this week. So let's go ahead and dive into it and see what else we've got going on. Now let's set these up here so you can see them as we go. All right, let's dive into it. Okay, so we're going to get your feeling space first. This is what your Taurus is feeling. What is the Taurus feeling for this week, for the next 7 days in their love connection? Okay. And let's get something for communications. Okay, that wanted to pop out. Remember, this is most likely what the Taurus is feeling, but it doesn't have to be. If this doesn't resonate with the Taurus, this could be the Taurus's person. So if you're the cross watcher, this could be what your Taurus is feeling, or this could just be a reflection of your own energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into it. We've got our feeling space here, and our feelings are all about our heart area and our cups. And you've got our Four of Cups, which is Taurus is, that's funny because this is what I was seeing in my meditation. A girl was swimming through the water, doing her laps, trying to get to the other side. So there's a sense of missing out on things. Things are floating away from you and you're trying to grab them. You're trying to swim to them. You're trying to take them. You're missing, you feel like you're missing stuff and stuff is leaving. And you're trying to plan better so that you don't get into this kind of feeling. But the feeling is overwhelming you, even though you are planning and trying to think of ways to grab a hold and keep a hold of the things that you want. I mean, you're an earth sign, so you want to grab a hold of things, you want to be grounded, and it may just feel like things are too up in the air. People are detaching, ghosting, people are showing up like thugs, partners are feeling like they're trapped, some people are getting shocking news. So it might be a little bit of a rough week for you this week, but we got you, don't worry. In your communication sector, we do get a sense of the sun coming out. You're becoming aware and clear on decisions. Like you're not really sure what to do. Your energy is very, so much is happening. I'm losing control. I don't know what to do. But you're going to be getting clarity around what to do in your communication. So if you talk to your partner about what's happening, what should we do, what are we, where are we going, you are going to get a light at the end of that week, letting you know about that. Let's go ahead and figure out what do we got in our dark confessions. Do we have any dark confessions that the Taurus or Taurus's partner wants to confess? Okay. This did fall out in now energy, so it's something that's on their mind now. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. So that might resonate with some of you. And let's see if we can get some other messages from some of our other people's Tauruses and Taurus's person. Okay, so we do get a sense of this person is not necessarily super invested in this connection. So for some of you, this person can have it or leave it. For others of you, I am running because I don't think I deserve you. So they're kind of running from themselves, running from their own fears. And that definitely is for those who have a detached, off and on kind of thing going on. If you were ghosted, they're probably running because they feel like they don't deserve you. And for a lot of you, you or your partner may feel trapped, and that's because they have regrets that keep them from moving forward. So they feel like they're not able to move forward, or at least this week. So this is the current energy for the next 7 days. Let's go ahead and dive into what our Taurus is focused on. This very much wanted to come in the inverse. I'm feeling that. So, oh, sorry. The camera just jerked. Okay, so basically, we do get a sense of Taurus wanting a truth to be told, wanting to get to the bottom of the truth. Things aren't clear. They're feeling like things aren't clear. There's confusion, and they're focused on that confusion. They're also focused on their intuition and trying to have their intuition guide them through what's going on, and figuring out how they can get through these decisions, because things are up in the air. They don't know what to decide. They're trying to think around it, plan around it, and trying to get some sort of clarity through their soul. Both of these cards have to do with connecting to your soul, divine source, to God, and to allowing that source energy to guide you to the truth of what to do. So the Tauruses are focused currently on trying to connect to their soul to guide them to what to do, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and look at our blockage. So Judgment is your blockage for the next 7 days. So there is a sense that you're not allowing yourself to move forward. You're allowing yourself to let go of things and move forward. And maybe you're feeling kind of stuck. You don't see that you need to get to the point where you just need to let it go. And you need to, this is often dying to your old self, and being put into a new energy. So this is about releasing those old things, releasing all that old energy, that old karma, that old emotion, that old relationship, and just move forward. But that's your blockage. So you're not there yet. You're kind of feeling like that's where I need to get. That's where I may get by the end of the week, but my space is kind of blocked in that area of letting things go. So let's see if we can get advice. Okay, we do have a Page of Pentacles. So the advice is to focus on your security, your stability, the things that, and tend to those things, water those things. Focus on the things in your material realm that you love, the new business, the garden you have outside, your house, your household chores. Focus on those things you love. And Taurus, you're good at that. You're very good at those earthly things. So focus on your earthly pleasures that really give you a sense of stability and grounding. Focus on, maybe it's your pets, maybe it's just caring for your house, caring for your kids, maybe it's just gardening and tending to that. Maybe it's starting a new business and doing that. So focus on the things that are very grounding for you, so that you can get out of this sense of everything just pulling away from you and not really sure what to do. Focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that you love. Focus on the things that you want. Get your mind and feelings out of this being flooded and overwhelmed feeling, because what you focus on is what you get. So if you're going to focus on stability, you're going to get stability. And you're going to come out of this, I don't know what to do, and I'm feeling like I don't have control of everything energy. Okay? And then that's when the truth will come to you. Your intuition will light up that truth for you. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at our numbers. We've got 4, 6, 25, 25 and 7, 32, 33, 34, 35, 55, 55, 65, 66 is a 12, which is a 3. So you guys have an energy of 3, which is all about, it's a strong spiritual number, but it's also a number about third parties. So if you're in a connection with someone, they may be doing something with someone else, spending too much time with someone else, or having an affair if it's that far. It can also just be that you or your partner are focusing too much on work, and so you're not feeling the person in the connection. It's a third party energy. But a 3 is also about balancing yourself, finding that balance within yourself, within your mind and your body and your soul, and then connecting those things together. And that's going to help you. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into your animal energy. I love getting the animal energy. Animals are there for guidance, signs, emotional support. And so we have the hardworking bee, just like you, Taurus. You've got worth ethic and community drive. Your encouragement is you have the power to realize your dreams. Okay, so that's your encouragement. Just realize your power. Okay, and all right, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. Remember, after Taurus, we do dive into Virgo. So stay tuned, and thank you for joining. And I will see you next time. Lots of kisses. All right, welcome Virgo. So thank you for joining Tarot in White Oracle. We get into the cloud and see what we see one time a week with a morning quickie in love for each sign. For a deeper dive, we do a you versus them one time a month on Sundays. So look in the description to see what we do. This is a new channel, so please like and subscribe, comment and share so that we can grow. When I was meditating, I was seeing a big shark chomping its teeth. And yeah, I was just like chomp, 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 chomp. So maybe some of you are marine biologists or love sharks, or maybe your partner does. It could also just be the overall energy is our Virgo signs are just feeling very like they have a lot to chew this week. Okay, so in our general messages, we do get a group of you may feel like you've been blocked by your partner, or your partner may be feeling that way about you. Remember, this is a general, so it works both ways. Some of you may just be getting a lot of spams this week, a lot more than usual, and you're just blocking numbers and too much time is going to that. Another group of you have romance on your mind and in your week, and you're just enjoying life. We do have another section of you guys which are going through karma cycles, endings. So there's a lot erupting this week that has to do with it. It'll feel eruptive, like a volcano erupting, and karma cycles and perhaps endings to relationships. You might even feel like you're having mental issues this week because there's just so much going on. For others of you, you are in a divine feminine connection, and so you would be the divine masculine or vice versa. So you could be in a soulmate or soul twin connection, a divine feminine, divine masculine connection. So yeah, we got a lot of things going on for different groups. Let's go ahead and see what kind of energy we have for our Virgos for this week and feelings. So remember, this is a general, so take what resonates and leaves the rest. It's most likely a romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that, you know, it's a business partner or a family or a friend. It's going to be someone who is in your soul tribe or that you are having a significant connection with this week. So take it as it resonates with you. And we're going to get some energy for the communications area for our Virgos. Okay, so what we do get is, well, okay, so Virgos, in your feeling space, there is a sense of, so basically, you're feeling stuck in your feeling space. The encouragement would be for you to move forward and leave behind the things that aren't serving you emotionally, to let go of the things that aren't good for you, but you're not letting them go. You're having a hard time letting them go. So for some of you, you guys are kind of in a block space, which I'm completely picking up for a big group of you that are feeling blocked this week. Yeah, we're getting blockages and not wanting to move forward. We're getting blockages and feeling like, is this a commitment? Are we doing something solid? What's going on? And for some of you, that's going to push you into feeling like everything is spiraling. For others of you, this isn't in the inverse, it's in the upright, and you guys are in a really happy place of feeling like all your commitments are solidified and stable, and you guys are in a happy place, and you're just letting go of the things in your past that didn't serve you anymore. And you're like, yeah, let's just stay in our happy place. And so for some of you in divine feminine masculine relationships and romance groups, that's what's going on for you. So we've got two different groups. For communications, we do get the Knight of Wands, so you're very open to communicate. Currently, Virgos, feeling very passionate and wanting to, swing that wand in your lover's direction. But there is a sense of, anxieties, stresses, and so everything isn't just smooth sailing. There are stresses and worries and anxieties that are on your mind that you're wanting to communicate to your person. So whatever it is you guys are going through, the Virgo is feeling the stress of it. The Virgo is feeling the worry of it. They might not be able to sleep well because of it, but they're wanting to talk about their anxieties. They're wanting to talk about their stresses. And so their communications are opened about it, which is good. Let's go ahead and get our specific messages. I do like to see if any confessions come out for or from the Virgo, and then also some general specific messages as well. Okay, so we do have a sense of this person is feeling comfortable with themselves, and so the upright, this person is feeling embarrassed about their actions and disgusted with themselves. So, but this person isn't feeling that way. So maybe something happened that you think they should have felt that way about, but they're not feeling that way about themselves. They're like, well, I'm not disgusted by my actions and I'm not disgusted with myself, so whatever. So that's for some of you, and that's probably for those that feel like they're blocked or going through like a big, mental space this week. For others of you, I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. That person is not doing that because this is the opposite of that. So this person is saying, hey, I'm going to be there for you. I want to move closer to you. Okay, so for some of you, that's what this person is saying. And for others, you get a message of, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. And this is probably for the divine feminine, because divine feminines and divine masculines go in and out of union and separation. And so if you're in a separation phase, your partner is saying, even though you're not with me, my love for you, my love grows every day. Okay? Now this could be from the Taurus or from Taurus's partner. If this resonates with you, Taurus, then this energy is yours. If it doesn't resonate with you, this is more likely your partner. Let's go ahead and dive into the focus. What is Virgo focused on? What did I say? Taurus. Excuse me, I meant Virgo. So we do get a Nine of Wands. Let's go ahead and get one more for what the Virgo is focused on. Okay, so we do get a sense of Virgo feeling very onesie, aren't you? For an earth sign, you sure are feeling fiery in your mind space. So Virgo, basically you have a lot of struggle that you're focusing on, and you're wanting to come out of that and have a new beginning in passion. Okay, which makes sense because that's what I was picking up on. I was picking up on that in your communication space. There's you're on a struggle bus about something, and there's stress and there's anxiety around it. There's sleepless nights. You're wanting to communicate it. Your backpack is your Knight of Wands, so this is all that. This is that flingy energy, in and out energy, but it's also wanting to start something new or again with someone. And it's also very open energy and wanting to talk about things energy. So I see that those struggles that you're having, there's struggles on your mind, and that's, you keep thinking about it. That's why you keep having stress and anxiety about it. But you are thinking about how you can get into a new energy, how you can move out of your struggle and move into a more fun, free, motivated, passionate energy. And so that's on your mind. It's like, my struggles, I want to forget these, and I want that fun stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and look and see what we got for our blockage. We do have our Four of Wands. Yeah, you know, it's all about that. I want to have fun. I want to dance with my friends, go out with my girlfriends, celebrate and have fun. That's what's on your mind, but you're being blocked. This is your blocked energy and what you don't see coming this week, because you're thinking too much about all the struggle. So let's go ahead and get the advice. And then we'll dive into our numbers. Okay, so this is all about, you know, in the upright, it's the worry, it's the upheaval that happens, the unexpected, and you're like, ah! So the advice is stop thinking about all that things, that the uncertainty, the things that might happen, the things that are things you want to worry about because you can't put your finger on them, you can't predict them, you can't know what they're going to be. The advice is you don't need to make any significant changes right now. You don't need to upheaval your life right now. Let's get one more energy reading for the advice. So, oh, I wanted to send two. Okay. Okay, so this is all about endings and beginnings too, and the right timing. So this energy in your advice is saying, if you're worrying about changes, if you're worrying about having to upheaval your life, if you're worried about having to do something new, do something different, don't worry about the struggle of all that stuff, about how everything is going to play out, how everything is going to happen. It's going to happen in the right timing. It's fated. You don't need to worry about it. When you're going to end something and start something new, you've got divine timing behind that. Whether it's in this relationship or with work, ending this and moving on to the next thing is in your divine timing. Okay? It'll be focus on when does it feel like the right time for you to end something and start something new. You don't need to be all worried about the uncertainty of the future, or should I do something now or shouldn't I? Focus on how you're feeling. Let your soul guide you and tap into that. Pray, meditate, so that you'll know better how to end something and start something new. Also, you don't have to wait for the unpredictable things to happen. you can take control of things and decide for yourself, I want to put an end to this, and I'm going to move forward because I don't like it anymore. And so in doing that, in taking control of your own path and tapping into your soul, listening to your guidance, and knowing that source has got your back and divine timing has got your back, you don't need to be all up in your head about all your struggles, about how it'll be very difficult to do in order to have this new beginning. Okay? So whether it's with this person or someone else, listen to source. Remember that divine timing is in everything, and your fate and your destiny to end something and begin something new is already marked. And so it's already going to happen. So just let it flow naturally. Don't resist the change. Go with whatever you need to do. Okay, so numbers. Let's dive into our numbers. We do get 10, 18. 18 and 9 is 27. 27 and 9. 27, 28, 29, 30, 36. 36 and 11 is going to be 47. 47 and 12, 47, 57, 59. So 9 and 5 is 14, which is 5. So 5 is all about the struggle bus. The numerical energy is also reflecting challenges, conflicts, overcoming things in your life, changes. Let's see if we got 1 9. We get 2 9s. We don't get any 5s. Okay, so basically this is all about changes. Just let the changes happen naturally. And the energy of the universe is encouraging you as well and supporting you in what you need to overcome, what challenges you're facing, what changes need to be made. So if you need to move on from a connection, you can go ahead and do that. You know, you don't have to worry about, just let it go. And sometimes you might think, oh, well, how do I just do that? When we keep thinking and replaying things in our mind about our situation, things people said, and such like this, it keeps you in that energy. So in the process of letting it go, you just try to think of it less. Try to move out of that emotional space and that thought space and just look at the future, the forward things. If you guys are, you know, in romance and divine feminine connections, it might just be that you guys are also going through some sort of change. Like, what is the next step? I'm worried about our commitment that's coming, or I'm worried about, you know, we're in separation now. So how do we get back together? And the encouragement is that you don't need to worry about it, because destiny has got your hand in all the endings and beginnings in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one spirit energy card from the animals, because I do love to read for them. I'll read from them. So this is going to be your Virgo energy from the animal spirit. Encouragement. Elegant horses, freedom, leadership, and intuition. Show other people your daring and graceful ways. Okay, so this is your encouragement. You can be daring and graceful as you move forward out of the energy that you need to move in, so that you can get to your next step, get to your next chapter, or so that you can move on from someone and move on to someone new. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that you came by. Remember, we do one love reading with guidance and advice every week for every sign. So check out our description, and I will see you next time.